We have Dave Greenaway, the WBBL coach for Wildcats, with us. A couple of good wins at the weekend, Dave.
The first game we played against Brixton, we started out the blocks really well, especially the fact that we hadn't played a game for 3-4 weeks. It was really good to see the girls on the floor really start the game and set the tone for the game. As we went through the game, there was bits and pieces in phases of our play where we dropped the level of our play and kind of allowed Brixton to have a little bit of confidence. But I like the way that we came out in the third quarter and really took control of the game for the rest of the way. So I was really pleased with that first game back after a long layoff.
And then on the Sunday we had Manchester here in the quarterfinal of the WBBL trophy.
Yeah, Manchester. I was very worried about that game because even though they haven't won a game yet, they've put some performances in. They've competed with Sheffield as well as Northumbria, and they're a tough team to play. They have Amy Brown, who's a good shooter, as well as Martina, who had I think 30 the day before. It was a tough game going into it, but I thought we still had what we needed to do, to be capable of coming out with a win. We have been struggling with valuing possession, and I think sometimes it's just being too unselfish in certain situations that has caused us to make so many turnovers. But our defense has really fueled our offense and has allowed us to, even though we've been turning over the ball much more than I would like, we were able to still make stops, timely stops, and also to be able to get onto a run. And that 13-0 run, in the fourth actually allowed us to kind of go away from them. But it was a tough game. And it was one of those games that you needed as a team, so you need to be in those situations and kind of test yourselves as a coach and as players and as a team, to see how you can actually come out of that. So it was good. It was a good win, and really a well-deserved win.
That win puts us against Sheffield in the semi-final, which is we always end up meeting Sheffield at some stage in these things. But before that, we've got Cardiff Archers away on Saturday.
Yeah, Cardiff. They lost a tough one against Leicester last weekend towards the end of the game. So they're going to be up for this game. They don't have the same firepower they did from last year with not having Jenkins and still not too sure if Steph is going to be back. Steph Collins is going to be back playing. But down at Cardiff, it's always a tough place to play. They shoot the ball very, very well. They're a well-drilled team. Most of their core have been together for a while. So they know how each other play. So it's nothing. You can't really fall asleep down there. You're really going to have to be tight defensively, limit, their possessions, and you're going to have to really take care of the basketball. So, it's another test for us and really a good test going into, the semifinals. So, we're looking forward to it. But, we know that in this league, you can't take any team for granted.
I also understand that you've got to be in and out there very quick to get back for an event later in the evening?
Yes, we do. And, we're having, a staff party and stuff like that. But I think the first point of call and where our focus is on the game and making sure that we can come out with a W and actually go into Christmas, unbeaten in the league. That will be, we got to keep up and make sure that we stay in touching distance with Northumbria because they look like they're going to be the team to beat this year.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.